man is back.
Oh, my gosh, the ring got messed up. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have delivered.
This is your boy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash True Inferno. Back at it with another Call of Duty Modern Warfare commentary video for you guys. I was stumbling there for a bit. Check this out. Before we get to the meat of the video, they just released a patch I have not downloaded yet. And that joint is, if I recall correctly, it is 67 gigabytes for one patch for this specific game. That is crazy. That is extremely crazy. So I don't like I said, I haven't downloaded it yet. I believe I got the space for it. I need to double check and see, but I believe I got the space for it. And it's not just whether or not I got the space for it, but do I have the space for it and then anything else that follows. So, and some of you might say, well, the PS5 is coming out, so you might well just say forget it and wait for that to drop, or whatever the case, maybe something along those lines. Well, first off, because of the whole coronavirus going on in China, which is where the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, both of those systems are supposed to be manufactured in China, where the virus is, and people who normally be manufacturing those systems are getting sick. We don't know if they're gonna come out. We don't know if they're gonna come out this year, so we don't know about that, for one. And for two, there are other games on the PS4 that's coming out this year that I want to play. Like, for example, Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's a big one. And I'm pretty sure there's other games that are coming out for the P4 that I want to play. Just can't think of them off the top of my head. Now, let's get on to this topic. So, let me ask you guys a serious question. What happened to Colin Kaepernick? I have not heard anything about this dude since last fall. I think it was October, November. So, I've been meaning to talk about this story for a while, but a lot of stuff came up, and then a bunch of news came up, obviously, and then I had to talk about the past year, the past decade, and what to expect this year and what to expect this decade, and other news came up and stuff like that. So now I can talk about it. So here's the thing about this. This is a confusing matter. So first of all, let me give you guys the I guess the official or the long backstory, whatever. It ain't long, but you get the point. So Colin Kaepernick, for those of you who don't know who he is, was a quarterback in the NFL, the National Football League. And he was a pretty good one. He was a pretty darn good one. So this dude led the San Francisco 49ers to the Super Bowl. They didn't win it. They could have won it, but ultimately they didn't win it. And he was a very good quarterback, a starter. And he was one of the, what do they call it? He was not a pocket quarterback. So a pocket quarterback is when the quarterback hikes the ball and he basically stands in one spot waiting for his wide receivers to get open so he can throw the ball. In other words, he does not run with the football. He does not run with the football. He don't have the speed. He don't have the agility. That's normally a pocket quarterback. And back then, they wanted their quarterbacks, I mean, you know, the franchise, the owners, the coaches, whatever the case may be, they always wanted their quarterbacks to be pocket quarterbacks. Despite the fact you had guys like Colin Kaepernick, like Michael Vick, like Donovan McNabb, who can run with the football. But nowadays, oh, that's the standard. Like, you have to run with the football. That's the standard. I mean, look at Patrick Mahomes. He just won the Super Bowl. That's an example right there. Lamar Jackson just won the regular season MVP. Another example right there. Guess who else was in the running for that? What's his name? Russell Wilson. Another one. And there was one more quarterback. Oh, Deshaun Watson. Another one. So it's the year of the, not only the year of the rushing quarterbacks, but the black rushing quarterback. All of these quarterbacks that I named are all black, are all African American. Colin Kaepernick, Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, Deshaun Watson, and Lamar Jackson. They are all black. And here's the deal with Colin Kaepernick. Ever since, because, you know, one year there was a bunch of police brutality where, you know, they would pull you over if you're black or whatever the case may be, and then they'll shoot you for no reason. That has been going on like crazy this one year. And Colin Kaepernick was like, you know what? Every time they perform the national anthem, instead of me standing or holding the American, because sometimes they had this giant American flag that the players and referees and coaches will hold or whatever. Colin Kaepernick would decide to take a knee. So he would kneel during the national anthem. Okay, so now y'all may know who I'm talking about at that point. And it became a big deal. So he was doing it to try and bring awareness to police brutality and, you know, the inequality that's going on in America and stuff like that. And then you got idiots like Donald Trump who had a problem with it. You know, just ignoring why he was doing it, but was focused on the fact that he was doing it. So he had a problem with it, you know, so other people had a problem with it, but more importantly, if memory serves it correctly, the owners, the NFL owners, have a problem with it. So here's the deal. Obviously, you got the NFL commissioner who runs the league and things of that nature, blah, blah, blah. But he have bosses. He don't have one boss. He have many bosses. And those bosses are the NFL owners. So we talk about the owners to all 32 of the NFL teams. All of them combined, you know, they basically tell the NFL commissioner what you do and things of that nature, blah, blah, blah. So what happened was with the whole Colin Kaepernick scenario, after his contract with San Francisco was up, I don't remember what happened exactly, whether he got traded or he became a free agent, joined another team, whatever the case may be. But long story short, he's not in the league. He's been blackballed, meaning he's been kept away from the league for at least 3 years. He did not break any rules. He did not break any laws. And there's been guys who have been dealing with the law, you know, domestic abuse, sexual harassments, and stuff like that. But yet they still playing in the league. Colin Kaepernick is not one of those dudes. He have a squeaky clean record with the law. He have a squeaky clean record with the NFL. But because he was kneeling and trying to support police brutality and talk about how he didn't vote between Hillary Duff and Donald Trump, which to me was stupid, but whatever, he got blackballed. So here's what happened this past either October or November. Well, the NFL was like, yo, we're going to give you, Colin Kaepernick, a private workout. So what that means is they was going to bring in 25 representatives from 25 NFL teams to watch one guy play football, to give him a workout to see if he should be in the league as a starter or even as a backup or whatever the case may be. And guess who set that up? Well, we'll talk about that in a second, terms of who set that up. Obviously, the NFL did not do this. Well, the majority in the NFL, executives and owners and stuff like that, did not do that as a whole. It was like a certain group within the executives and higher-ups, or whatever the case may be, that set this up. Now, here's where things get tricky. I have no clue. Really, not a lot of people have no clue what was said to Colin Kaepernick, what they said to them, and more importantly, what was in these contracts. Because, you know, you got to sign waivers, you know, in case you get hurt. You can't sue. If this happens, you can't sue. We were hearing two different stories about two different waivers. So I have no clue what about these, you know, what these waivers were about. So I'm not going to talk about them because I have no clue. And not a lot of people had a clue about these two waivers either. Now, here's the thing. The NFL, if memory serves it correctly, came to Kaepernick on a Tuesday and told him, yo, we're going to give you a workout on that same Saturday. Not a lot of time. And it's going to be in Atlanta. It's going to be in the stadium and all this stuff. Now, again, I don't know what the circumstances were in terms of like how the NFL tried to set this up. Like they were going to bring in their own wide receivers for him to throw the football to, their own. Well, they did bring in like somebody who can represent as a coach for the workout. I don't know about the camera crew and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. But so I don't know what they did. I don't remember I mean, this is freaking October, November, and it's freaking February right now. So I don't recall what they offered him, what they were going to do for this workout. And apparently, Colin Kaepernick and his crew, you know, his lawyers or whatever, agents, whatever, agreed to it or say, yeah. But again, I'm not even sure they say, yeah, but, or they just flat out say, yeah, okay. I don't remember. But the bottom line is this. It's the day of the workout. And Colin Kaepernick decides to move the location of the workout from where the NFL had it to a public high school. And already there, he had fans there. Some of them rocking, you know, these African American t-shirts, you know, like Kuta Kinte t-shirts or something along those lines, or Free Kaepernick, whatever the case may be. There were camera crews there already. He had his wide receivers there already, and things of that nature. Now, here's the thing. Now, there's some people say, oh, he moved it, so a big deal. Just move your people over there. You know, things of that nature. And then, I mean, that is a valid point, because where he moved it to, this high school was closer to the airport that basically everybody NFL related landed at and was departing from. So it was convenient for them to be like, okay, let's move back to the airport. I mean, it's right there, wherever, blah, blah, blah. Or close to the airport, rather. And stuff like that. What the thing was, he let them know 30 minutes prior to his workout taking place. And it wasn't like he did this at the last minute. Because here's the thing. In order for you to do anything at a public high school on a Saturday, you need to let that principal or superintendent know in advance. Like, yo, I need to use your high school for this workout. Can you let me do it? He said, yeah. It's Saturday school. Yeah. Okay. We'll let you in and blah, blah, blah. Again, he brought in people in that was wearing Kuta Kinte shirts or Free Kaepernick, whatever the case may be. That was planned. You know, he brought in the camera crew. Again, that was planned. He brought in his wide receivers. It wasn't like he just walked into the school and be like, who's nearby? You, and you. Can y'all play football? Can y'all catch football? No, he did not do that. He brought in his own wide receivers, which means that was planned. So Colin Kaepernick planned all of this in advance, but didn't tell the NFL until 30 minutes prior to the actual workout. That makes no sense to me. And then at the end, he was wearing a Kuta Kinte t-shirt as well. It was basically bad-mouthing Roger Goodell, and was bad-mouthing the owners, and was bad-mouthing the league, and was saying a bunch of stuff. And that's what I had a problem with. You know, so basically, I had a problem with Kaepernick moving the workout and basically really bad-mouthing the league while rocking that Kuta Kinte shirt. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about this. Now, again, leading into the NFL may have given him some crazy conditions that him and his camp did not like. I don't know. So, am I going to go off on him for moving the workout and getting his own wide receivers and getting his own camera crew, so the NFL won't be like, oh yeah, here's footage of Colin Kaepernick's workout, and they just show him dropping passes or whatever the case? No, I had no problem with them doing that. But what I do have a problem with was the fact that they resorted to that, and then going to say, oh, we let the NFL know that we changed the workout, the location and all this stuff 30 minutes prior to his workout. That make no sense to me. That could, again, I don't know what was said. I don't know what the full conditions were going into the workout. But if they had a problem with it, they, as in Colin Kaepernick and his camp, let them know in advance and say, no, we need more time. We need to set this up properly, blah, blah, blah. Again, I don't know what was said. So in terms of him moving the workout and doing all that other stuff, I had no problem with it because I don't know what was said. My thing was, why you let them know 30 minutes in advance? You could have said, yo, you should have said like either the day before or 2 days before. Because again, all the stuff that Kaepernick did going into his workout was planned. He could have hit up the NFL, somebody for the NFL, and say, yo, I'm moving the workout. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And, and stuff like that. And who knows what would happen from there? I don't know. But again, that's small stuff for me. And again, here's the medium-sized thing I had an issue with. Again, he bad-mouthing the league. Well, not the league, but the commissioner and these owners. So basically, he bad-mouthing his possible employers. And I'm like, I thought you wanted to play football in this league. So why you go bad-mouth your possible employers? That made no sense to me. But here's the tripped out part. So that's medium. But here's the thing that really got me. This is the high level, oh, this is stupid on his part scenario. Let's talk about how he got this opportunity. So based on what I heard, it was the likes of Jay-Z and Rock Nation. Oh, y'all remember when not all of you, but some of you were bad-mouthing Jay-Z for doing business with the NFL, but yet Jay-Z was one of the reasons why Colin Kaepernick got this workout. Otherwise, he more than likely wouldn't have got the workout. Now, I'm not saying Jay-Z was the sole reason. No. Oh, no, it's far from that. It's far from that. Because remember, I said there was certain officials in the NFL who also set this workout up, and there was others who didn't. And I can tell you this, if memory serves me correctly, none of the owners liked this workout taking place, but some of the executives did. Even Roger Goodell set the workout up based on what I heard. So he went behind the owner's back to set this workout up as well. And you know how I said there was like 25 representatives from these teams showing up? They were, the majority of them, if not all of them, were black. And not only were they black, but they were also individuals who have interest in becoming general managers, because I think there's only one black general manager in the league, which is a damn shame, and that needs to be changed. But one of the, like, again, these black executives who was at the workout, who showed up to the original workout, I don't know if they made it to the actual workout, but they have desires and dreams and goals to be general managers. And ironically enough, one of them did become a general manager. He's a general manager right now for the Cleveland Browns, which sucks. I did not want him to be the general manager for the Cleveland Browns or for the Cincinnati Bengals. Anywhere else, I had no problem with. Okay, well, I'll take that back. Maybe not Dallas either, but outside of those three teams, I have no problem with him being a general manager anywhere else outside of those three teams. But there you go. If he would have, like, I don't know, he would have handled it differently and handled it with more class, and to the point where these general managers, the new ones coming in who just happen to be black, they're going to be like, yo, let's bring in Colin Kaepernick. I saw that workout. Let's bring him in. That could be a possibility. But I highly doubt it. Not just because, oh, the majority of the general managers are not black and they're going to bring him in, but because of what I'm about to get to, the point that I'm about to make real quick. But let's continue on with who else helped set this up. So again, I covered Jay-Z, talk about Rock Nation. I talk about Roger Goodell. I talk about some other NFL executives who set this up behind the owner's back and other executives' backs and things of that nature. I talk about how the 25 executives who represented these 25 teams, how some of them, if not all of them, or at the very least most of them, whatever the case may be, were black, who all, if memory serves me correctly, all wanted to be general managers. Well, you know who else set this up? Stephen A. Smith. And this is the point that got him mad. And this is the point that really got me as well. It was Colin Kaepernick's camp that hit up Stephen A. Smith months leading up to this workout saying, yo, Colin Kaepernick, he wants to get back in the league. He wants to play. He don't care anymore, blah, blah, blah. Can you help him out? And Stephen A. Smith helped him out by getting this workout. So again, you got Jay-Z, you got Roger Goodell, you got some other executives, and you got Stephen A. Smith, and goodness knows who else that got this workout for Colin Kaepernick. And this had never been done before. There had never been a scenario where the NFL scheduled a workout for one person, which is ironic because I'm going to share with you guys what happened at the result of all this in a minute. But this has never happened before. But yeah, it happened throughout the, 100 year the NFL existed? Or something along those lines? I don't know. It's like 70, 100, whatever the case may be. Like they just did Super Bowl 50 something. So 54, if memory serves correctly. So the NFL been around for a long time, and they had never done a workout for one person out the blue. And yet they did it for Colin Kaepernick. And all these people, Stephen A. Smith, Jay-Z, Rock Nation, Roger Goodell, and all these other executives or whoever else involved, set this up for him to get this opportunity because he apparently asked them, yo, I need your help to get back into the league. And he does this. He's like basically saying, screw my possible employers, screw Roger Goodell, even though he helped me out. I'ma do this, I'ma do that, I'ma say this, I'ma say that, I'ma wear this, I'ma wear that, and there you go. And I'm like, I thought you were trying to get into the league. This would not get you in the league. And all those people that helped you out, yeah, good luck with them trying to help you out again. Because you basically just spat in their face by taking everything that they did for you and basically flushing it down the drain. That's my only issue with the whole Colin Kaepernick scenario on Colin Kaepernick, that is. Everything, like I said, NFL had been doing some shiesty stuff, blackballing Colin Kaepernick for 3+ years. He shouldn't have never been blackballed, things of that nature. But this, I'm like, bruh, you really messed up. So, and here's the fallout, as far as I know of. One of those wide receivers were brought in to one of those teams, to one of those NFL teams. I crap you not. The workout was for Colin Kaepernick, but yet one of those wide receivers were brought in, and he wasn't. So that's pretty funny. So yeah, it got me to ask, what's Colin Kaepernick doing right now? I have no clue what he's doing right now. So it's pretty interesting, man, that he had an opportunity to get back in the league, and basically, not only did he just like dump it all the way, but the people who helped him get the opportunity, he basically said, fuck you. That's how I'm looking at it. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a wrap. So with all that said, y'all know who this is. This is your boy New J Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.